Uganda's President Yoweri Museveni has unveiled a raft of security measures aimed at curbing the recent spate of murders. These include the installation of electronic trackers on all vehicles. The president made the announcement while addressing Parliament on the rising security challenges in Uganda. CGTN's Isabel Nakirya has more.
Uganda's President Yoweri Museveni hopes high-tech responses can disrupt criminal networks in the country. Mr. Museveni says the rise in the number of shootings needs to be addressed.
I have now issued the order in the subcommittee of the National Security Council that all the guns must be fingerprinted by firing each gun a number of times in controlled conditions to capture the fingerprints of each one of them. That will mean that if any legal gun in Uganda is used, we shall know which gun was used.
The recent murder of a member of parliament from the ruling National Resistance Movement Party, the NRM, prompted the president's directives. Uganda has seen a number of murders carried out in a similar way by unknown gunmen riding on motorcycles. Some murders were committed after kidnaps. Latest statistics show more than 80 kidnappings were reported in the last 3.5 months, resulting in 5 deaths. So President Museveni says motorcycles and vehicles will be installed with electronic trackers and riders should have illuminated helmets. The president is also calling for a ban on people wearing hoodies while riding mopeds. He's also criticizing the police for not doing enough to solve the murders.
Negligence and even collusion with the criminals by some elements in the security forces has been part of the problem.
Several arrests of police officers, including the former Inspector General of Police, General Kale Kaihura, have been made. Some lawmakers have concerns about the president's orders.
Those are all long-term bases. I really feel it may not help Ugandans as per now. What I wanted to hear was what is going to happen from tomorrow onwards. What are the modalities, what are the criteria the government is going to use to stop the massive killing which is going on now?
These debates have been going on in the US, gun control versus no gun control. Now I'm seeing a situation where the state wants to get into my bedroom because my master bedroom is next to the garage. By putting a car tracker at every one point, the government would know where I am.
Mr. Museveni didn't outline when the measures take effect, but says Ugandans will have to incur the costs of installing trackers in their cars and motorcycles, while the government will meet costs of other security measures. Police statistics shows that there's been a 70% rise in crimes, with kidnaps and murders topping the list. But the president says with increased vigilance and improved technology, security forces will be able to outdo criminals and restore peace. Isabel Nakirya, CGTN, Kampala.